Greetings, everybody. Merry meet, blessed be who out there. So this is my second video within this little stream that I'm doing. So all this stuff that I mentioned in the previous video that's going crazy and stuff, there's a rhyme and a reason for everything that's happening. Okay, so I just wanted to bring up a lot of strange occurrences, strange things that's going on, and but now I'm going to give you the rhyme and the reason why all this stuff is going on. So this is going to sound crazy. So there's been this secret force at play in the shadows for quite a long time. And with our technological development and, inventions of devices and stuff, and technology for a cleaner environment, cleaner energy, but the Christian unity and its corporate elite have had their cake and ice cream and was able to eat it too for so long, deceiving the people, etc. Christianity is a political religion. It's designed to govern people, not enlighten them. But with the new age spiritual movement has built up, and a collective new age spiritual movement is so strong that it's overpowering the Christian unity and their power and control. And this secret movement, the secret massive movement, wagging stuff back in the shadows, Christianity is preventing people from obtaining spiritual light, a spiritual frequency, or higher spiritual frequency, is preventing people from obtaining equality and humanity. And the majority of the people in the world are ready for this. No more wars, love and light. The Christian unity just comes up with all this hypotherapeutic jargon and political BS, trying to justify why it'll never ever happen. And they come up with all these made up statistics and stuff, trying to brainwash people and keeping people confused and blinded from the truth. But the new spiritual movement, wagging stuff of the Enlightened one, we see past these lies and illusions. They know this. And don't think for 1 minute they won't step back in time to the Malus Maleficarum, the witch's hammer against all heretics. They're going to do whatever they can to keep their power and control. Even that, if they have to start unaliving the populace, that's what they did back then. If you're not going to convert peacefully, then they'll convert you by the sword, so to speak. So, anyway, it's not going to happen. So all this crazy stuff that's going on within our politics, our country right now, is a deliberate sabotage. Yeah, you heard me right. President Trump and Elon Musk was set up and implanted to disclose just how evil the Christian unity really is. Yeah, honestly, I'm I'm serious. This is all a stage. It's just all a play. It's, a stage right. Everybody's playing their part. This is the separation from Christianity to the Enlightenment, to equality and humanity. I'll be shooting some more videos on this because this is going to take a while to explain. But trust me, by the time I get done, it will make sense. But yeah, they were deliberately, all this stuff is a deliberate tactic to disclose just how evil Christianity really is. Blessed be. We'll see you on the next video. Greetings, everybody who out there. Rare meat. Blessed be. So, I want to disclose some more really important information, because I'm sure that I'm not the only one that's observing this, and basically has the same conclusion. So everything that's going on, everything that's been going on in the past decade since Obama has been really, really strange. Not so much pointing the finger at any individual, but however, there's something bigger behind everything that's going on that I think a lot of people they feel it, but they just can't put their third eye on it, so to speak. Isn't it? There's just a lot of things that are happening that just, doesn't make sense. And I mean, there's some crazy stuff, and I'm gonna talk about these issues. So, one, with our government, isn't it strange how when Trump first took office and became president, how chaotic and uninformed, um, lack of knowledge and wisdom about politics, um, just talking in languages and stuff that is just full of crazy hate and chaos. And I mean, it just totally blindsided a lot of people. And then Joe Biden comes in, and just more increased chaos. Joe Biden, he's been a politician most all of his life. And he's acting just as strange and delusional as Trump. And it's like, here's these two clowns, and neither one of them, what they're saying makes sense. Neither one of them, what they're doing makes any sense. And then here we have Trump again. And now we have Project 2025. He's totally turned our country upside down just within the couple months that he's been in office. But there's something a lot, uh, there's something a lot more serious brewing behind the veil here. Now, there's other things too as well that kind of really bother me, you know. And I kind of had a hunch, but I had to wait and be patient before I really built a conclusion on this. And that's with social media, especially here on TikTok. Um, Now, this is going to sound crazy, and maybe I am. Maybe I'm totally delusional myself. I don't know. But I don't think I'm the only person watching stuff that sees this and senses this. But there's a lot of facades that are being played. One thing that is really interesting is on Witch Talk, all these self-proclaimed psychics, witches, and magic users, with everything that's going on, all this crazy stuff that's going on, if they were really truthfully honest psychics and devout pagans that really knew, had real knowledge of history in regards to the Inquisition, etc., wouldn't they be sounding the alarm in regards to what's going on? Wouldn't they be focusing their talents on what's going on and what's going to be probably happening, the probabilities that lay in the future for us? You know, wouldn't they be focusing on that? Because this is really intense. This is really serious. But yet, all they can focus on is tarot readings and getting into your wallet. Now, there's a central organization, I really honestly believe. It's like a central server for these self-proclaimed psychics. And I think there's a membership. I think it's an actual organized crime ring. I really do. Yeah, you heard me right. Yeah. But I think that the ones behind it is a Christian unity, you know, to deliberately put paganism, the craft, and magic in a bad light. And, you know, basically creating this platform because everybody's probably been a victim of these psychics, and they've probably seen this format, this sales pitch that they send you. They text you and try to hook you into a reading. And this sales pitch is formatted almost exactly the same from each individual self-proclaimed psychic. And so you know that it's a central organization, you know, because the sales pitch is the same. It's just a different psychic each time. So you know that it's an organization. And and in all reality, they've been convinced, or they're just part of the Christian propaganda, knowingly and willfully, you know, participating in this. But it puts paganism and the New Age spirituality into a really bad light when you have all these fraudulent psychics out there claiming to be what they are. And, you know, but there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. And I'll be talking about some more stuff And in my next video that I think is really important, and this stuff is going to hit you hard, this next video. Greetings, everybody. Merry meet, blessed be who out there. So this is my second video within this little stream that I'm doing. So all this stuff that I mentioned in the previous video that's going crazy and stuff, there's a rhyme and a reason for everything that's happening. Okay, so I just wanted to bring up a lot of strange occurrences, strange things that's going on, and but now I'm going to give you the rhyme and the reason why all this stuff is going on. So this is going to sound crazy. So there's been this secret force at play in the shadows for quite a long time. And with our technological development and, inventions of devices and stuff, and technology for a cleaner environment, cleaner energy, but the Christian unity and its corporate elite have had their cake and ice cream and was able to eat it too for so long, deceiving the people, etc. Christianity is a political religion. It's designed to govern people, not enlighten them. But with the new age spiritual movement has built up, and a collective new age spiritual movement is so strong that it's overpowering the Christian unity and their power and control. And this secret movement, the secret massive movement, wagging stuff back in the shadows, Christianity is preventing people from obtaining spiritual light, a spiritual frequency, or higher spiritual frequency, is preventing people from obtaining equality and humanity. And the majority of the people in the world are ready for this. No more wars, love and light. The Christian unity just comes up with all this hypotherapeutic jargon and political BS, trying to justify why it'll never ever happen. And they come up with all these made up statistics and stuff, trying to brainwash people and keeping people confused and blinded from the truth. But the new spiritual movement, wagging stuff of the enlightened one, we see past these lies and illusions. They know this. And don't think for 1 minute they won't step back in time to the malus maleficarum, the witch's hammer against all heretics. They're going to do whatever they can to keep their power and control. Even that, if they have to start unaliving the populace, that's what they did back then. If you're not going to convert peacefully, then they'll convert you by the sword, so to speak. So, anyway, it's not going to happen. So all this crazy stuff that's going on within our politics, our country right now, is a deliberate sabotage. Yeah, you heard me right. President Trump and Elon Musk was set up and implanted to disclose just how evil Christian unity really is. Yeah, honestly, I'm serious. This is all a stage. It's just all a play. It's, a stage right. Everybody's playing their part. This is the separation from Christianity to the Enlightenment, to equality and humanity. I'll be shooting some more videos on this because this is going to take a while to explain. But trust me, by the time I get done, it will make sense. But yeah, they were deliberately, all this stuff is a deliberate tactic to disclose just how evil Christianity really is. Blessed be. We'll see you on the next video. Greetings. Merry meet. Blessed be, everybody. So, welcome to video number 3. So, with the Christian unity and its corporate elite, they've just have massive power and control over not only the United States, but the dictation of the world in general. So, and they prevent a lot of technologies from coming into manifestation that would make this world just a better place, economically wise, as well as eco-friendly. They sabotage any type of technology wise stuff, such as free energy, cleaner burning fuel, etc. I mean, they just monopolize and what have you stuff, the economic system. So because the Christian unity and the Christian unity's corporate elite, they feed each other. The only way to advance our world to the path of equality and humanity is to suffocate Christianity, do away with it. Now, there's a difference between Christianity, organized Christianity, Orthodox Christianity. It's political religion. It's designed to enslave people, not so much enlighten them. Now, the thing about it is for those Christians out there who recognize and understand that Christianity is about the Christ consciousness, that's a whole different form of Christianity. It's a whole different, they're the only ones that are going to survive. What you're experiencing today it's like a role-playing game. You have all these countries, all these leaders playing their part. And this is to disclose how evil Christianity is. Organized Christianity, the political Christianity. And it's also to disclose and flush out the hard right-wing Christians. So yes, Donald Trump and Elon Musk were deliberately put in place to disclose this. The Heritage Foundation was deliberately put in place and manifested to disclose how evil Christianity really is and how much political control it has over the people. That's why none of this stuff makes any sense. Because it was designed to flush out organized Christianity's true colors. I know it sounds crazy. I've known this all along, and it's drove me crazy not being able to come out and disclose this. But disclosing it any earlier than now would have been very premature, and it could have caused a lot of problems. It could have, basically just, yeah, it wouldn't have been good. Because the thing about it is there's things in that just have to happen, be put in place. Otherwise, it could be sabotaged. And so now it's put in place. It's full bore. So this is a trap for the Christian unity and its corporate elite to disclose their true evil intentions. Now you have to understand, this Christian unity is just not Republican. It's Democrat too. I've always said in my past videos, you're looking at a two-headed snake with one body. So you have corruption with the left as well as the right. You have corrupt congressmen in the left as well as the right. The Christian unity is just as much on the left as it is on the right. You have to understand this. And this is disclosing both parties. It's disclosing the whole mess, the whole heartbeat of the Christian unity and its corporate elite. It's disclosing them. And once they're disclosed, well, if you call yourself a Christian and you are doing your best to follow the Christ consciousness, not the orthodox form of Christianity, then you'll be okay. But for those who are part of this enslavement process of the people, yeah. Yeah. You're done. You're done. The only way to move ahead and move forward with humanity and equality is to be rid of the enslavement, to where we can have cleaner energy, live more humane, and live a life with equality towards one another instead of being separated. That's what Christianity does, is keeps everybody separated. It's not going to happen anymore. So that's what the core of all this shift's all about. That's why Donald Trump and Biden were acting so chaotic and just jaw-dropping. That's why our government is so chaotic right now. It's a deliberate act. It's a playwright. I'm telling you, man, they're flushing out the Christian unity and its corporate elite, and they're going to be no more. Blessed be. Just hang in there, man. Greetings, everybody. Uoth here. Merry me. Blessed be to y'all. So this is video number 4 of my most recent stream of videos. So, as I mentioned in my videos previously, it's time. I can let the cat out of the bag and tell everybody exactly what's going on. And I mentioned in my previous video how everything just seems it makes no sense. Everything doesn't make any sense.
Trump during his first office, and then Joe Biden. They all seem very incompetent, both sides of the story. And now we got Trump again, and he's, embraced Project 2025. Now, as far as this country has gotten in regards to civil rights, freedom of religion, freedom of expression, and everything and stuff, all those things are being attacked, and it's all part of Project 2025. Now, these things have been put in place, and a lot of people don't know this, and I've known it for a long time, like I've mentioned in my previous video. I just could not disclose it because it was premature. Some things had to happen and take place. Things had to be in order before I could actually come out and disclose this. Now, a lot of Republicans and Democrats alike, during this last election season, they have shown their true colors. A lot of the corporate elite has come out and exposed themselves in favor of Project 2025. Well, I'm here to tell you it's not going to happen, and it was all a setup. Trump and Elon Musk was deliberately put in the positions where they are to expose this corruption on both sides, not only Democrat but also Republican. Not just for the laundering of money, but and misuse of money and funneling money illegally and all that stuff. Not just that, but to expose the far right wing. Now, it's not just in government, it's society as well. See, the thing about it is you got to understand, is Christianity breeds nothing but hate, discrimination, and narcissism, gluttony. And the thing about it is, you don't have to be a Christian to be part of the Christian Unity's corporate elite. There's Democrats in this pool too as well. So, again, it's a two-headed snake with one body. We have to keep that in mind. You have to remember that. So it's exposing everything. Exposing everything. So the ones who are actually going to be in danger are the far right wing who endorse slavery, and is preventing humanity and equality. Because with today's technology and everything and stuff, we're ready to move on. But the Christian Unity's corporate elite don't want to give up their oil, don't want to give up their mining and all these other things that are tearing our world up and destroying our world, destroying all sorts of kind of animals, running them extinct, everything and stuff. But not only that too as well, it's keeping us slaves. They're preventing us from humanity and equality. And we're ready for this. The world's ready for this. And believe it or not, Russia and China, they're role players too as well. They're playing their part. So anyway, that's the way it is. You got my final prediction, long-term future prediction. Believe it or don't believe it. It don't matter. But just keep in mind, this is exactly what's happening. So all you hardcore MAGA, supporters and stuff, your end's coming soon. All you people that feed off of discrimination and playing the victim role and stancing and all this stuff, you're promoting hate that way, and your time's coming short. Your time's coming up. Blessed be everybody. Greetings, everybody who out there. Merry meet and blessed be. So this is video number 5. This is just an addendum to my last video. It's really important when I hang stuff for you to understand who's going to end up the loser at the very end. So I want to kind of reiterate this, and so you have a better understanding. So it doesn't matter what political side you're on. You know, if you promote any type of division, civil unrest, discrimination in any manner. So people who are always, you know, playing the victim stance on racial discrimination, you know, religious discrimination, stuff like this, you know, that that have no real purpose other than to victim stance. This is a form of hate. This is a form of division. This is a form of discrimination while having stuff that is going to be sniffed out. Again, the same goes for the Republican side, the far right wing extremists and what have you stuff that promote discrimination, racial discrimination, religious discrimination, promotes, you know. And the thing about it is on the political side as well, when it deals with you know, and it's Democrat, it's not just Republican, it's also Democrat. They invest in a lot of real estate, a lot of different things and what have you stuff, you know. Rent's too high. We're talking about big pharma, you know, keeping people sick and what have you stuff just to make money off their deaths and everything, you know, and you know, their sickness. We're talking about all these different forms and what have you stuff, you know, of you know, things that are not humane and promote, you know, a separation. Enslavement, poverty, you know, sickness, death and disease, you know, all these things and what have you stuff just to make an extra buck and stuff. The ones who are going to survive this are going to be the ones who are for humanity and equality. So, you know, you might justify discrimination in whatever form it may be against another specific group of people, and they will do it to you. You know what I mean? On the other side, whatever. It's still what it is. And so as long as people's state of consciousness, their spirituality is still caught up with the clip-off, and they're shelled in that, their existence is uncertain. That's all I'm going to say. It's uncertain. There's going to be no room for any tolerance of any of this type of lifestyle, beliefs, and practices and stuff that are going to be tolerated whatsoever. It's the end of the old, the beginning of the new. And so, and that includes a lot of pagans too as well that jump on the white boys' side. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're not going to escape this wrath. You're not going to escape this wrath. And even with all the self-proclaimed psychics and witches that do nothing but just, you know, magic and, you know, to and you know, try to get into your wallet and you know, use you for selfish gains and stuff, and being dishonest and unfaithful, you know what I mean, in their talents. Yeah, you're gonna be beating yours too as well. So just so you know, this is serious stuff, and you're all being set up, and you're all being monitored, and and recorded. And you know, when it finally hits a fan, you know what I mean. So anyway, blessed be. Like I said, you don't have to believe me. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Stay safe. Blessed be.